Hey folks, Luxinda Swirl here. We are going to do another coaster project. I am going to do another coaster project. I'm in a couple groups that do monthly gift exchange type things. And of course, Halloween is coming up. So I wanted to do a Halloween inspired gift for the person I've been paired with in one group. I have some water slides. We're going to do water slides again. If you're tired of me doing water slides, then you might just skip to a different video. I do paint pours too and lots of other stuff. But I have some new artwork I want to use. So I'm going to take my new chromes that I got from Island Micas and More. I will link everything below as always. I have chrome orange, chrome purple, chrome light green, and chrome black, which are traditionally what I think of as Halloween colors. And I'm going to paint each color into the edges, the rims of these four coaster molds. And then Then I'm going to pour a little bit of clear resin into the mold. It'll fill the rim and just enough to give me a very thin layer across the center part of the coaster molds. And then we will move on to the next step, which is putting in the water slides. I will seal them this time with UV resin. We'll skip the whole middle layer step. And then the final step will be a layer of white with white glow powder in it. So when the coasters are done, they'll have colored rims, the graphics in the middle that you'll be able to see because there'll be a white background on it. And the whole thing should glow in the dark. So this is gonna be super cool, super cool. And this is the part where I go through and I paint the rims with the chromes. And for any overspill or mess I make, I'm going to use a baby wipe to gently clean off where the chrome should not be. But I get it because I'm generally a very sloppy person. So I'm going to fast forward on this. You'll see what I'm doing. I paint them in. And I will occasionally pick up the mold and I'll be tapping it over my dustbin over here, my garbage can, just to get excess powder out. And then I'll move on to the next one. So here we go. I will try not to get my big head in the way. This is orange. Now, I want to put these on a tray. Let's not be big enough. Okay. This way I can pick it up and move it in case I want to do something else here in my workspace. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mix the resin and pour it in, which won't look like anything except clear resin being poured in. And I'll bring you back when it's time for the water slides. So, see you in a sec. Hey buddy, Luxinda Swirl here. Okay, we are back. The resin I poured in here after you watched me paint in the chrome powders has set up overnight. It is dry to the touch. These are the 4 water slides I'm going to use. I just absolutely love the artwork. They are mirrored because, as usual, I'm going to do my hack where I turn it over. So I had to mirror both of these that had words, and it mirrored all 4 because I printed them all on the same sheet. I will list the link below for the decal or the water slide decal paper. This is clear water slide paper, so the white back will disappear when I do this, and then we will put the last layer of resin on, which will have glow powder and a little bit of white pigment in it so that it looks white and you will be able to see the graphics and the whole thing will glow in the dark. So right now we're going to do the water slides. Then I'll bring you back for the mixing of the resin with the white glow powder and pour that, and then we'll come back one last time for the big reveal tomorrow morning. So let's do the water slides. I don't want to drip water on anything. I'm going to do one at a time. I will fast forward through this. You've seen me do a bunch of water slides. Alrighty. Oh, yay. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, we're gonna let this dry, let all of this dry, and then the next step is gonna be the UV resin to seal everything in place, and then I'll bring you back for the, I'll bring you back for the UV resin. Why not? We've only done that once. I'll bring you back, we'll do that to seal the edges so nothing will lift up. And then we'll come back and do the white layer, and then we'll come back for the big reveal when it's all over. Woo! Stay tuned. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna do the UV resin portion now, real quick. Probably fast forward, there's not much to it, but I wanted to show you. Basically, I'm gonna put it around the edges of the water slide, spread it around with my fingertip, and let it set outside. I'll put a little in the middle. All right, now this goes out in the sunshine. Well, I could just spit. I am so mad at myself for not thinking about how the text in these two should not be reversed, because now it's right side up, except that this is going to become the bottom and this is going to be the top, and it's going to be reversed again. So my 2 favorite coasters of the 4, especially this one, are going to be unusable. They'll be mine. This is still good practice, right? I'm learning things. when you have a double reverse, do not mirror your graphic. Oh my God. Okay, these two will still be usable. I'll have to redo these if I want to send a full set of 4. Oh, poop, that really upsets me. How could I have missed that? Well, all right, now I know. One of these valuable lessons we learn. I'm gonna mix up the white glow powder, pour it in. I have to get my gear on to do this because it involves resin. So I'll fast forward, you'll watch me do it, and then we'll come back for the big reveal and we can see how silly these look backwards. Okay, so I'm gonna end up mixing about 5 ounces. There's less than an ounce worth of room left in each of these. So 2 ounces may do it, but I'm gonna give it 3 because I'd rather have too much than not enough, even though that means I'll have way too much because this is going so well so far, right? I also have 2 tumblers that I need to pull off a couple ounces for. Okay, so into the 3 ounces I mix for this backing, I'm gonna put the white glow powder from my Island Micas and More Halloween box. I'm gonna put in a little bit of Diamonds Sparkle Mica and 1 drop of Piñata Blanco Blanco. And all of that together should give me a white backing, but still glow in the dark, and add a little sparkle from this. And we're back. So let's see how this somewhat disastrous project has turned out. As you can see, I didn't make more resin than I needed. In fact, I made less than I needed because I was wrong about how much I needed. And I figured since this one's going to be wrong anyway because I mirrored and then double reversed the text, I didn't bother finishing that one off. So I did these 3, and as you can see now, even though I swear I got up my level and I made sure this was level, it clearly wasn't level. So I have more of the finished resin at this side. Honest to God, this whole thing. All right, learning experience. We're gonna start with this one since we know it's wrong. Oh my goodness. Well, we can still see how it looks. We can check that the chromes I painted in worked pretty well. Okay, I must say the graphics are fantastic. They're backwards in this case, but they're fantastic. I will get my black light. We'll test the glow factor at the end here. All right, let's do one of the ones that might actually work out okay. Oh my gosh, I will have to sand the edges down a little. You can either heat gun and then cut these off, or you can just sand them off. Little nubbies here. All right. Oh, that one looks really cool. I like that. That is beautiful. I love these graphics. Okay, last one. We'll take this one out too, just to see what happens without a backing on it. God. Oh, I had such high hopes for this, but I've learned a lot. I love that one. Oh, that's beautiful. I love the chrome edges. In fact, I love all the chrome edges. The green, the orange. Let's see how now the purple isn't quite finished, but okay, come on out. There we go. Yeah, so let's see. Kirt, row, tiert. Kirt, row, tiert. Because everyone knows what that is. Okay. Well, thank you for joining me for this one. I have learned so many things. Remember, if you're going to double reverse a graphic with writing in it, do not start by mirroring it. Oh my gosh. I forgot. I said I'd check the glow factor. So here we are in a very dark little utility room. I have my black light flashlight. charging up the coaster, and yay, it works! Okay, folks, thanks for joining me. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.